Miller versus Sherman.
Bowling out of St. Charles Lanes in St. Charles, Missouri, Kyle Sherman.
See his arsenal.
He rolls out of Sterling Bowl in Sugar Creek, Missouri, Brad Miller.
He's got a pretty good nickname, doesn't he?
The bald eagle has landed in Euless. Really positive dude. But he admitted he's got some mental challenges about getting over some negativity over there. More on that in a second. That one goes to the nose a little bit, but he gets away with it. So the Buds, Miller and Sherman, both start with strikes. Think they're getting some YouTube content this afternoon for this?
Just a little. Brad Miller, take a look at his form. Nice trip for here. They both work with the same coach, Mike Jasnow, out in Utah. I got a text about as long as your arm from Jasnow telling me what they've worked on with both Kyle and Brad.
Well, I know one of the things Mike was working on with Brad was that negative approach. He's so tough on himself. Left the 10 pin, and he went out there to see Mike. And Mike, and Brad heard it. He's like, as soon as he said something that was softly negative, Mike jumped on it and spun it into a positive. There's really this off-season focus to be more positive, to be stronger mentally, trying to stay upbeat. If things go sideways, don't let it get you down. Eliminate that negativity.
Missed it.
Oh!
Should have shot one of those.
Golly. And listen, that's got to hurt Kyle too, right? I mean, Kyle does not want to see his buddy do things like that.
Yeah, he does.
No, I don't think he does.
Well, I mean, it's an opponent now. And I mean, I get it. It's tough. But
no, I understand.
He doesn't want to win that way. I get it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. But I think he still, that hurts to see his best buddy do something like that. I think that's just natural instincts.
Come on.
Nice strike there from Sherman.
All right, let's take a look at what Kyle Sherman's been working on with Jasnow. Look at the backswing and the difference. Now, hang on, I got a draw for you.
Wait, is that the same person?
See that? See that? Look how much different those swings are. Much steeper on the left.
Okay.
Much flatter on the right. And the whole purpose was shortening that swing makes him less steep and increases the flat spot at the bottom of the swing.
So those pictures, I'm being told, taken 2 years apart.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks like 2 decades apart.
Yeah. One guy had this facial fescue, and the other one had nothing.
Right. I mean, yeah, nothing.
See it a little.
Another soft 10 on that lane.
It got a little nudge from the messenger, but certainly not enough to take it down. Rat comes in, cleans it out. So Sherman, after a pair of opening strikes, will try to get a 9 spare here in the third. It's already up 21 after his buddy Brad had an open frame there in the second. These are 2 dudes that's real easy to root for.
Yep. 2 good guys.
Really good guys, yeah.
Oh, I missed it too.
Did he miss it? He did. He knew it.
I just want to make it even.
See, that's what friends do, Randy.
God, you were.
I would miss.
Well, that's why
I'd miss a single pin spare shot for you.
Well, that's why you're a good friend and I'm not.
Golly, are you kidding me? I guarantee you Brad's miss was in Kyle's head for that shot. And the things we've seen today. The drama we had to close out the Midwest early. And then this to start the Southwest.
Nice.
There we go. Strike train up and running for Brad Miller. The intriguing thing about the PBA Players Championship, 2 lanes, duh,
yeah.
but 2 different oil patterns. There's a wrinkle.
You like that lime green?
It's not bad.
Yeah, not bad. All right. We've got our break point on Chameleon at 39 feet, around that zone there, and it's going to be a little bit deeper on the Dragon at 45 feet. You see guys using urethane early to get to that zone, and guys are going to be playing in, getting it to that zone down lane. Remember, the break point is where the ball comes off the end of the oil pattern and starts to change direction.
Come on. Ball's just burning out.
All right, here, high shot again. Watch the break point now. Because it's a longer pattern, you're not going to see a lot of down lane motion. It's 45 feet, and then right there is where it comes off the end of the pattern. You can see the tracer. So 39 feet, 45 feet. And then trust me, that 6 feet makes a lot of difference.
Got it.
There you go, Brad.
How much difference does it really make? You know, put it in perspective for my mom watching at home.
All right, so the lane's only 60 feet long. So
60 feet to success?
that's that other guy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Dave Ryan.
Okay.
So it's 6 feet, 60 feet. What's the math on that?
How about the two moms watching this one together? Are they wearing like official gear of their kids too, by the way?
Yeah.
I think they're wearing the same sweatshirts. Are Kyle and Brad, are they merching out? That one was a little,
Let me
little off target. Yes, sir.
give it to you in some layman's terms. So the short pattern, which is 36 feet, or excuse me, 39 feet, right? The players are using bowling balls that really don't hook a lot. But there's absolutely no way they could use that same ball on that 45-foot pattern. Just too weak, because an additional 6 feet in length is like 60 feet.
Okay. I'm going to call my mom,
Yeah,
and I'm going to say, hey, Mom,
yeah.
did you understand what Randy just said to you?
She's going to say, hell no, I didn't.
Yeah,
right?
I think you might be right.
You got the angle.
All right, let me see if I can. So
No.
you're
My mom's a smart cookie.
You're
She
driving
got
down
it.
the road and there's ice on the.
There we go.
Okay. And the ice in the slow lane is a little bit shorter and thinner than the ice in the fast lane.
Get off the ice, you find your traction.
Right.
There you go. Ma, you got that?
She got the first one. I bet you she got the very first one.
She didn't even need the question asked.
No.
Oh, shim.
Left the 4-pin.
It's funny, the new lingo, like shim. Back in the day, we used to just say hold, hold. It went from hold to push, and now it's shim. The wet, dry lane condition is now cliffed. I'm telling you, these kids
These days, get off my lawn. All right, there's a 1-pin conversion there. 4-pin goes down for Kyle. Strikes at a premium here in this one. Both Kyle and Brad with only 2 so far through 5.5.
And remember, this is kind of what we've seen, right?
Rather 4.5. Yes, sir.
A little tougher to start, right?
Yeah, this has been one of the themes.
Remember-
we saw it yesterday.
Remember
We've
the
seen it
match
today.
with Kyle Troop? First show?
Oof.
170 to 170?
Kyle would like to not remember that one. Again, Brad with that open frame in the second. Bounce back with a strike, a 9 spare, and
You got to be kidding me.
that's frustrating. Yep, that says it all.
That's when you want to just haul off and kick the bar return as hard as you can, and then drop like a really bad word and then get it out,
Yeah.
get it out.
Get it out of your system, man.
Right.
Flush it out. I agree. Like after those, it's after a tough weekend night, you want to get in that sauna or steam room and get it out of your system.
Yeah, no. I mean, you want to punch something.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I take boxing classes now.
That's why I have a heavy bag in the garage.
Yeah, that's right. I'm allowed to legally hit things. All right, so 5 down.
We have
9 pins separating these two friends.
Yeah, we have 4 strikes.
Talked to the bald eagle, Brad Miller, about his career. Hasn't been great, hasn't been bad. Wish there were a little bit more tournaments, more opportunities for him to get that experience. We got a ball change?
Yes, sir. Trying to see what it is. Looks like Zen Master. Something that I call you every now and then. My Zen Master.
Come on.
Phil Jackson special delivers a strike.
Or is it Zen the Pan Flute Master?
That's Zamfir, I believe.
Zamfir.
Zamfir, the pan
Gotcha.
flute, right?
Zen Master, I was right the first time.
We're going to get our show back on the rails when we come back after this break. All right, welcome back to the Southwest Region Finals. We talked about a family affair, best buddies, Kyle Sherman, Brad Miller. How about the sets of parents sitting together? Like it's like a wedding reception or something, right? So there's the Shermans, Tracy and Dennis in the middle in the light blue, and then out on the edges, Kenny and Stephanie, Brad Miller's parents. So Sherman is up. We're talking about these nicknames, remember? Because Brad Miller's new nickname is the Bald Eagle.
Yeah.
And Kyle needs one. Shermanator is out there. He's not a big fan of it.
No.
See it a little.
This is the 10 pin. Wow, goodness. Somebody somersaulted over that one. And we asked Brad about Kyle. He's like, I don't really have any negative comments about him. He's a positive dude. Sometimes he annoys me because he's too perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go Kurt Hennig here. Kyle Sherman is Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect drops the 10.
I really like the changes he's made in his game. It looks a lot more in control, a lot more solid, and a lot more stable.
That's his one tour title right there, mixed doubles with Amanda Green back in 2019. So both these guys seeking their first singles title. Really proud of what these two guys are doing on the business end of things. You know, it's not easy to find a business angle in the world of bowling sometimes.
I mean, isn't that kind of like a full-time job, though?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
what
that
it
takes a lot
sounds
of
like.
work.
That's what Brad was saying. He's like, I'm making my money on our business end. It's all about merch these days. And the content, and how about this nice little comfortable break? Left just the 2 pin. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, there was 5 standing for a sec, and now just the 2.
Makes this will be his 4th straight spare.
Hasn't struck since the 2nd frame.
Randy, you ready for what's about to go down at the LA Coliseum?
Yes, sir, I am.
Early February the 6th. NASCAR comes to the Los Angeles Coliseum for the very first Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum. Sunday, February 6th, only on Fox. I think I'd like to go to that. I'm not a big NASCAR fan, but that sounds, I'm always hooked by those unique venues. You know, what Fox last summer, the baseball game.
Yep.
The Field of Dreams. If there was a Field of Dreams equivalent for bowling, where should we take the PBA Tour to have one of those like memorable shows? Like, oh my gosh, the PBA has come to this venue.
So it can't exist right now?
I think it can exist. No, it can be whatever you want. But a place that like the PBA doesn't normally go to, but maybe did or should be going to. Is there one? I mean, selfishly, you and I are probably saying like, let's go to the DR, or let's go to Hawaii, or
What about the Detroit Athletic Club?
Oh.
What about that?
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, Brad Miller just took the lead, by the way.
Come on.
Oh, boy. Easy there. Easy. 2-pin lead for Brad if he makes this, heading into the final frames of this match. And almost a disaster after taking the lead.
Look at that, 7. Got double teamed. Remember that rock fight we had yesterday?
Yeah.
In our opening match? This one is kind of shaping up that way. This guy's just fighting through it, man. Miller takes care of the 10. Trying to stay positive this season, and you know he's had plenty of moments this match that could bring down a lot of people. He's been able to rise above it. That's what a bald eagle does. Back to Mr. Perfect, Kyle Sherman. Down 2.
See it.
Saw it just enough.
He's been looking for that breakthrough to get that confidence level up, saying I need to start finishing off tournaments. Can't turn it on to make shows and just get close enough. I need to finish. The Top Gun music playing on his strikes. Two-pin game, we enter the 9th. Change.
Yeah.
As well, he's had some autoimmune issues, so he is on a carnivore diet. And he's getting animal organs in pill form that he's been taking. Trying to find a diet that works best for him. He's a bit of a hypochondriac as well.
Is that what Kyle said?
They both kind of said that. Yeah, you know, it's vertigo. Oh, I got an ear infection. I think I'm dying. But the bald eagle trying to fly high, fly strong this year. What do you got, Brad? What do you got? Yeah!
That split the 8-9. That was a Mark Baker special there where he says, hey, split the 8 and a 9. That ball just did just that.
Lead change again, 2 straight strikes. If he can close out with the ham bone, he'll end up with a 216. These guys, regular doubles partners, spend so much time together on the road, working on their YouTube channel. The parents right there as well, Mr. and Mrs. Sherman, Mr. and Mrs. Miller, watching this one together.
Come on.
God, really?
Just hit.
Yeah, that was a big shot because now Kyle Sherman only needs the first strike in the 10th. If he strikes here, Kyle would need 2, but now it's just the 1 because of the flat 10 by Brad Miller.
Yeah, I know that snap of the head looking up to the heavens.
Yeah.
Come on, right?
That's always followed in quietly to yourself by what do I have to do?
Right.
You know?
Well,
Of course, that's the clean version.
Yeah, what you got to do right now, though, is take care of the 10-pin. Sit down and watch your buddy.
Starts to strike on this ball.
Yeah, I love this teamwork from these two dudes. They both want to win, but you know, Brad came over there, gave Kyle a little fist bump. Striking 6 for the win. And you know, as soon as this one's over, the losing camp will shift their focus to cheering on the winning camp. That's parents, and that's Bowler as well. Really needs this one. Gets the strike. Needs only 6 more for the win.
Well, that kind of stuff takes you to the next level in our sport. You know, you have to be able to perform. You have to be able to perform under pressure. You have to step up when it's there for the taking.
No matter who the opponent is.
Doesn't matter.
And he'll move on. Sherman set to take on the 3 seed, Francois Lavoie. .213, 205, the final numbers. And let's get to the odds right away. And boom, Frankie Lavoie, pretty heavy favorite here in match number 2 to take care of Kyle Sherman. But the 5 seed gets the win.